on screen. I know you're playing something. It's a horror game as well, and I haven't seen you show too much interest in horror games. Oh, man.
The reason I don't have any interest all that much in horror games is because of the fact that horror games don't particularly scare me. And if my personal opinion on horror games is I want it to be scary.
Horror doesn't really scare me like it scares you. Sometimes get a jump scare with you, but I don't get traditional fear.
Unless it's psychological horror and it's a scene you don't like. That's the only time you do get tricked.
There are things like
that's the
doing,
one
like,
type of horror I genuinely like in terms of games. I love psychological horror games because it's the one kind that'll actually affect me in some way.
It won't let me pick somewhere else to go. But this thing is fucked up. So, we're gonna go see it. Already got my tools. It's already selected where I gotta go.
Well, that is one of the reasons why anytime someone like praises FNAF, I'm just like, it's all right.
FNAF?
Yeah, like whenever people praise FNAF as a game series, I'm like, it's all right. Because honestly,
I
the games
prefer it as a long-ended story for weirdos among us that like to look for hidden things on the walls and movies and stuff than a good horror game.
Like,
it is not. It's a very basic horror.
It's exactly that's. I'm like, it's all right. Like, it's the lore is the main reason people forget about it. And I'm like, the lore is overly confusing, kind of like Kingdom Hearts, but we've gone over that conversation before. And games like Phasmo, I have Phasmo. I've played Phasmo. It's a fun game, but you need friends to play it with. You really do.
A lot of games like this, you do. This one's a free demo, even in its multiplayer, which is why I was trying it out. And it's Phasmo-like in the fact that you... So it can hear everything I can say, and you can notice that the game might go back if I start to get too loud when we try this.
One of the games that not many people remember that was really, really fun, and it was actually genuinely a little scary. Monstrum. You were constantly hunted down by a monster. And I believe you had to fight back in certain different ways and try and get out of there and survive. I do not remember the entirety of the game, but it was fun. Another good example is one that's actually free to play and it's multiplayer. Deceit. The couple of times that I've played Deceit, I loved it. It's a lot of fun.
I know quite a few of these that are horror games. Some of them cheap, some of them big and episodic. There is an enemy in front. If that is not enough. If you hear the game, you can hear the speed click clacking.
That's why it's like, yeah, horror's not really my cup of tea, but I can acknowledge when something's a good game.
Yeah.
Things after me. I think I'm going upstairs now.
Oh,
Come on, I go.
oh, he said switching to PC.
Well, Ikea wasn't able to pick them.
Yeah, that's a very good example. The Resident Evil games. I love those.
This game's more difficult because of how hard it is to find. And knowing that you can't really talk because of the lag. So
Resident
honestly,
Evil games are
if-
definitely is one of those very good examples of a good horror game. And I love them. Like, they're genuinely good. And that's what I mean, like, if I don't like generic horror games. They have to actually be good in order to pique my interest, basically.
I just remembered. I have taffy that's birthday cake flavored, and then I have taffy that's chocolate cake flavor.
Also, KK, you know how I said there wasn't there wasn't all the items listed? I completely forgot that I had a mod that I had added for the command menu artifact for Risk of Rain 2 that actually limits the amount of items I can choose from per run. So it's not even the fact that the mods weren't working and we're fucking with the items, it's the fact that I forgot I had that. They were working. And I just forgot about that one mod.
How much you want to bet this taffy that is colored green and brown is caramel apple? How much you want to bet? That's definitely caramel apple.
I did it. Oh shit. I like that's all then you can play. No, we messed it up a little bit.